I was involved with this way before there were extreme pogo sticks. I, like most people at some point in their life, got a pogo stick for Christmas or something like that, one of the little toy ones. And I bounced on it for about 5 minutes and I was like, well, this is really boring. So for some odd reason, I decided to try to start doing tricks on it. And one thing led to another, and eventually there was a whole group of us back where I'm from doing these tricks. Now the pogo sticks you can clear about 8 to 9 feet. So you're in the air for a long time, and you have handlebars and pegs and a whole body, and so it's just basically a forum for creativity for the extreme pogo athletes. Carnegie Mellon University is the only university in the entire world where extreme pogo technology is being developed.
Well, the conventional pogo stick technology is a coil spring made out of steel, which has some drawbacks. Particularly, it's heavy. The spring itself is quite heavy. Our BowGo uses a fiberglass spring which flexes. It all started in the leg lab here in the early 80s with Mark Rabert, building various dynamic running machines. The bow leg was an attempt to build a very efficient bouncing leg, and that was probably in 96, 97. So that was sort of the beginning of the whole bow leg concept, which eventually migrated into the BowGo. But one of the things we wanted to do was to show that we could scale up from a small 3 or 4 pound robot up to a big robot, like a couple 100-pound robot. So we decided to put a human operator on it. When it flexes, there's really, there's nothing for it to rub against, really. It's just pivoted at the two ends, so it's very low friction in that sense. And we also put, in place of the usual sliding plastic joints that are used in pogo sticks, we replace everything with rollers, which decreases the friction quite a bit.
It's the smoothest ride of any pogo stick that exists, and it's sort of a mass consensus among the whole pogo community that that's true. And it is favored to win the high jump at around 9.5 feet.
The BowGo is patented by Carnegie Mellon, and we have a license agreement with an outside company. We're hoping that Pogopalooza will be sort of the coming out for the BowGo, the introduction of the BowGo into the public.
There's a whole host of reasons why people should come to Pogopalooza 6. First among them is the fact that it will be unlike anything they've ever seen ever. There's literally pogo athletes from around the world who are jumping over 8 feet in the air, over cars, doing massive backflips. It's unbelievable. There's a 3-day tour where we're stopping all over the place around the city, doing shows. There's actually going to be a small exhibit at the Carnegie Science Center on extreme pogo. And then there's a huge competition in Schenley Plaza on the final day, which is August 22nd.